Hey guys, and welcome back to the Plot Genie. Today, we are going to talk about balancing writing and life, time management tips for us authors. If you feel like there aren't enough hours in the day to write and manage everything else in life, you're definitely not alone. Balancing writing with work, family, and other responsibilities can feel overwhelming, but it's completely possible with the right strategies. As someone with 5 kids, 3 of which are homeschooled, 1 just turned 2, and a stepson in travel hockey as well as high school, and let's not forget every other kid is doing some kind of form of hockey, including the 2-year-old. I totally get it, and that's not even counting my husband. If I can do it, you totally can do it too. I'm going to share my best time management tips for authors to help you stay productive without sacrificing your sanity. So, this video is for anyone juggling a busy life while trying to find time to write, whether you're a full time author, a part time writer, or somewhere in between. And stick around until the end for a bonus tip on how to reclaim lost time in your day. Okay. So, first step, we got to prioritize. We have to figure out what needs to get your attention, okay? That's the first step to balancing your writing life and your life. So, writing is important, but it's not the only thing on your plate. How do we do this? Well, first you have to make a list of your top commitments, whether that's work, whether that's family, health, etc. Rank them in order of importance and identify where writing fits into your life right now. And I'm sorry, writing should not come after Netflix. I don't care what movie Henry Cavill is in, okay? If you're working full time and raising kids, you might prioritize family first, work second, and carve out smaller chunks of time for writing, which is totally okay. What's important here is that you do what's best for you. And that is going to look totally different from me, and I'm going to look totally different from that person, and that is okay. Your priorities are going to shift over time, and that's okay too. Revisit this list consistently and regularly to ensure that it aligns with your goals. Okay. The second step that we need to do is setting realistic goals based on your current lifestyle, not what we want our lifestyle to be, not how it should be, but what it is right now. Unrealistic goals can lead to burnout, while achievable ones will keep you motivated. How do we do that? Well, you can use the SMART method: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, and break big goals into smaller milestones. So, for example, instead of saying, well, I'll write a book this month, you can say, I'm going to write 500 words a day or 3,500 words a week. And then please make sure you celebrate small wins along the way. This is going to help you stay motivated and track your progress. Yes, even that win that you didn't think was actually a win, it totally is. So once you have your goals, it's time to make a plan. And you know that I love plans. A weekly writing schedule helps you stay consistent without feeling overwhelmed. This is why I prefer to do my planning not quarterly, but weekly, because I have a big family, because I have a lot of commitments outside of writing. um, Things change. My kid will get a random doctor's appointment because my husband might have forgotten to tell me about it, and I'll realize that when I wanted to write, I might be driving a half hour to a doctor, right? Or a dentist, whatever. It doesn't matter. So make sure that when you're making your plan, things are flexible. And again, this is why I do things weekly instead of quarterly. So block off specific writing times. Write maybe for 30 minutes every morning starting at 7 a.m. or whatever works best for your schedule. Look for hidden time in your day. Use your lunch break. Potentially, you could use your commute for brainstorming, or gosh, what's the word? Um, it's where you talk, like you record your book through voice, dictation. You could even, and this is what I do, if your kid has a practice, pull out your phone and start writing during practice or waiting for pickup or whatever. And then finally, batch tasks to save time. Plan, outline, or edit in bulk rather than switching back and forth. Consistency is the most important. thing than the amount of time you spend writing. Even 15 minutes a day really adds up. Okay, and the next step, we have to minimize distractions. Let's tackle them head on. So, how do we do this? Well, first, we're going to set boundaries. Let family or housemates, whoever you're living with, let them know that your writing time is non negotiable. Take this seriously. Your writing matters. Eliminate digital interruptions like apps like Freedom or Focus are going to block social media and notifications. And then finally, create a dedicated writing space. Find a quiet spot where you can focus. Turn off your inner editor during drafting, okay? Perfection can wait. Just get the words on the page. And yes, writing is important, but so is your life outside of it. Balance comes from intentional planning. Sometimes when we let life happen to us, it can feel like things are out of our control and we're not as happy. I'm not saying we need to plan for every little thing, but sometimes we need to be intentional about our choices. How do we actually balance writing and life? Well, for one, you have to schedule time for self care and rest. And I'm talking to myself because sometimes I'm just like, but writing is so easy. It doesn't feel like, and it's just like, Heather, it's your job too. So you can't constantly do this or you're going to burn out. Take a walk, meditate, or go enjoy a hobby. Use a timer to avoid burnout if this works for you. If you are good with long, say long distance, but long time writing, then don't do this because this is going to train your creativity to shut off after 25 minutes if your creativity already goes to like an hour. But if you need that motivation to actually sit down and start, then write, just tell yourself you're only going to write for 15 minutes or 25 minutes. Set that timer and just see what comes out. And then finally, set realistic expectations with yourself and with others. Be honest about when you can and cannot take on extra commitments, whether that's writing related or whether it's family related or work related. Remember that writing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's okay to slow down when life gets busy. And life does get busy, so it's really important to plan for that. And here is your bonus tip. Find micro moments to write. Those small, otherwise wasted pockets of time, like waiting in line or sitting at your kids' practice, like I mentioned, can add up to significant progress. Keep a notebook or use a writing app like Scrivener Mobile or I like Google Docs just to jot down ideas on the go. Please like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more tips, and comment below. What's your biggest time management challenge as a writer? Let's brainstorm solutions together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more strategies to help you balance your writing dreams with real life demands. All right, guys, take care.